All right, we here. We here. Okay. What's up? No. I don't know what all that means. Good morning, Predator. Good morning. Big sell-off there at the CPI news. Probably, what was it, like 100 plus points? 151 points there. 151. Let's check out Mancini's tweet. See what he said. Well. Initial CPI reaction in the books. 50.18 with support as posted. Failure triggering shorts. We flush down below. 49.90. We sell until a resistance reclaims. 76.64 next down. If 95 reclaims, we can retest 18. So 76 and 64. Yeah, we're already below 76. Already below. So that's kind of the info we have there on the ES this morning. Let's take a look at the news. I think I checked it here in London. I don't think there was any other news that I saw. Let's take a look here. So let's take a look. News, economic calendar. Yeah, looks like really nothing. So we can just kind of put that away for today. What's up, Lex? Good morning. Yeah, top 5. You missed it. Guy Blanco, good morning. Emmanuel, good morning. Am I frozen? You guys not see me? J Trades, good morning. Edward. We're just waiting. Obviously, the idea is to maybe push back up to the data highs, but that may or may not happen today. We could just continue lower. Who really knows at this point? We did make $170 there during the London session. We were up 260, but took one of those goofy trades. All right, let's try to add. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do also. Got to log on to Take Profit Trader right quick. I submitted a ticket because I could not get logged on. Elevator ride today. I don't know. I think the elevators already came, right? The elevator's already been here. I mean, I already did this once. Why are we doing this again? Or Trader Pro. All right, send them a message. Talk to a human would be ideal. I mean, I literally just did this. They're making me do it again? All right. What's up, Oracle? Oh. All right, let's check and make sure that, so it looks like the Apex sale does end today, guys. The Apex 80% off sale ends in 14 hours, which, what is that? 10, 11. Is that going to be like midnight? So if you're looking at getting an account and you haven't already, the 80% sale does end tonight. Just be aware of that. Link in the description with the coupon code for that if you want to get signed up. If you want to get signed up there. That Bulenox 83% is probably going to end tonight as well. So, yeah, you always got to cancel on the Buleys if you don't pass. Thank you, Lex. I appreciate that. Yeah, you always got to cancel on that Buley, especially if it's not 90%. Sometimes they will they renew at full price, and that's no bueno. No bueno. Let's just see here. All right, I got the copier updated. I did take, I did get the pick up one of the My Funded Future 30K static accounts. Making me type this again. Supported the 100 EMA on the 4-hour chart, Seb. Let's look at the hourly. I didn't even check the hourly this morning. Let's check it. I mean, there's not much holding us up here, right? 465. I mean, this is kind of your next big support area here. I mean, beyond this, there's not, you know, until this, there's not much there. We can maybe see if we can get a reaction to this this area here. Might be looking for shorts at the open. Yeah, it could be. You're trading Apex 50K PA. How much can I make in one day not to break 30% rule? Jazz, you can make as much as you want. The only thing is consistency, right? So you can make literally as much as you want as long as you can consistently make close to that amount every day. That's all that matters. So let's just say your average winning day is $500, then it's fine. Just keep your average winning day at about $500, $400 or $500, somewhere in that kind of same range there. So Black Beauty, you're right. They have 175 recurring, but the sale is $15 renewal. Yeah, some of them. I mean, it just depends. It depends on when you locked it in. I guess they will push short stops above the pivot and push lows below into FOMO. I'm on the support with Take Private Trader here. They supposedly sent some of them out from what I saw, top 5. I didn't get one. Yeah. David's right. They sent it out there. These people at I'm gonna have to take a screenshot here to show them, because of course they don't believe me. Where did that go to? Did I not save? May have to do that again. But yeah, the 30K static is back with my funded futures as well. Static 30 is the code on that. Inflation is high. Your $180 half cart of groceries. This guy's, come on. I mean, Alistair, good morning. These people kill me over here at Take Profit Trader. They're sending me the connection articles like I haven't already went through the connection articles. Like they're dealing with an idiot or something. Like, come on, man. Oh, goodness. We'll try to connect now and just see what it does. All right, we got 10 minutes here until open. I mean, if we inverse here, this could be interesting. Could be something we could take. We shall see. I'm going to try to log into Hard Trader Pro one more time. Just one more time. Just one more time. I need the latest update. Come on. I have the latest update. We have the latest update. You have the code. Nice. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of the code. I don't really know what to expect here at Open. Obviously, until kind of got to be bearish until you're not, I guess. Looking like we want to just continue to sell off. These guys are just killing me here. Well, we'll see what happens. We tapped into that fair value gap there, kind of rejecting that area now. Maybe come back and get that later. Who knows? Who knows? Guess we'll see what happens here at Open. That's all we can really do. We shall see what happens. Suppose it continue to sell down. You're in at 27.5, tiny position, few micro seb. Are you long or short? All right, finally we're in. After the guy blaming me, he finally figured it out somehow. He's like, no, it has to be something you're doing wrong. No. It's like, if I'm doing something wrong, I'd say I'm doing something wrong. I mean, I think, 726. Yeah. All right, well, we added that to the copy trader, so we'll see if it works today. Have a small, if you would be so kind to leave a review. Huh. No thanks. You won't like my review. What's a bot? What are you over there talking about? Crazy. What's up, Sky? Oh, goodness. Um, let's see how the 3 minute holds here. How it ends up. Got about 3 minutes here until open. We'll see what happens. Mancini just retweeted to something else. Rapid follow through. 18 to 20 trigger short. 76 was next. 64 to 59 next. Almost here. Good support. May not matter. 49.33 next down if that fails. So 49.33 next down. All right, well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here at open. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. We'll see what happens. We'll trade accordingly. So, you got about 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes and 45 seconds until we open. Morning Inlow 1 was up. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We appreciate it. Good morning, Wayne. Good morning. I don't know. I mean, I might take this long if we inverse this. We do have kind of like equal highs here. It's not a very big play. 40 to 47. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's just let the market open and we'll see what we get. Kind of got this here. Probably going to run right through it too fast where it doesn't even offer an entry. But we'll see. Went full tilt yesterday. That's not good, Wayne. Got to stay off the full tilt. Thomas H., good morning. Abadoo. Waiting is better, yeah. We still got room to the downside. But we'll see what happens here at open. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. What does it offer us? What does it give us? It will offer us some sort of setup. I'm probably going to be bearish, though, until we reclaim an important area there. I don't know what to expect. All right. You're very long off the bottom. Room. Let's hope for room that it rolls straight. Well, you got the equal highs up here at 646.75. Could be a quick move into there at open. Could be. VWAP is way up there, 777. So we'll find out here. Less than 5 seconds. Let's go. And a little dumpage. So right there at open, we're kind of pulling back. All right, Room, I don't know where your stop was. Let's see if we get a push back up into the 647 area. Your stop was in profit. That's good. Would like to see kind of a boner candle right through the 647s. So pushing up, now pulling back here again. Not much to do here. We'll just wait for a setup and just take it. Yeah, me too. Yeah, it is risky. I mean, if it gives me an opportunity, I usually take it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Getting some push back up here. We do got the equal highs there. Maybe we run through those quickly. We'll see. We'll just see what happens here. The ES is kind of holding up here at the bottom. Not really doing much. Yeah, J trades, that's what we're looking at. Reversal candle, yeah, it does look like one. We are getting some volume popping in here. If we start to get some momentum up towards the 46s here, I might jump in for just a single contract 5-6 point trade. Might being the key word there. So let's just see what happens. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. If we get back above this swing here, I may take a shot. So ES trying to hold up there. Back above the 75s there on the ES. So just waiting here to see. Ninja Trader glitch. That sucks. Andy. Not much news here, so we don't have any news today, so we should. Just kind of watching here, see if the buyers want to pop in here, push this thing into the 47s. Possible. Not getting it yet, so. You're trading micros and averaging up, averaging down. Nice. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. All right, we're going to try it here. I think we run above this wick. I think we run here, so I'm just going to try to take 6 points. Boom. There we go. Easy peasy read. Told you guys I was waiting for us to push above that wick, and we got these equal highs here at 46. I'm not necessarily bullish today, so I don't want to take a huge risk there, but I think that was worth it. We do got low resistance liquidity here, so if we do inverse this one here, you know, that's not a bad look. I just took what I could there, copy trading a lot of accounts. So my discount code for what I jazz should all be in the description. Just depends on what prop firm you're looking at there. Let's see how the copier did there. $150 on the Buleys. $130 on the Topstep. $80 on the My Funded Futures. $110 on another Topstep. And $85 on the Take Profit Trader. So it did copy across the accounts, but it didn't give me the full profits, but we'll take it. And now the copy trader's turned off. That's my one trade per day. You guys know the rules. Close above here. This is good look. You should have LR here to the left. You could push up. You could push through the pivot here. You enter long there, Abado. So we inverse this one. I liked this one a little better just because it's a little bit lower. So, you know, I didn't wait for the inversion of this one, but this one still is good confluence here. We got, I think we should push to the 667s at least, you would think. I mean, really, you might could target the 694, even this wick all the way up here at 703. So if you did take this inversion, I go break even here, probably even scale some. That's 15 points. This is still high probability to work, but so we'll see here what happens. Should get some expansion now. This should go fast. Yeah, you should. Should push right through there if we're going to. I should have went ahead and taken this on the eval. I don't know why I didn't go ahead and enter. First 10 minutes of the market here, not great, right? Not great first 10 minutes here. Sab out at 63. I mean, the thing is, you could have break even your stop there if you wanted to. We did hit the internal liquidity, but I don't know. I probably would have already had my stop at break even. You guys know me. I would have scaled at 10, probably. I probably would have scaled at 10 there. But you could hold. Break even stop at 6.7 would be the most obvious area, but may not get there. Might get there, might not. We'll see. What was our stop on the 6-point trade? I think you entered a break of 46 high, Stephanie. The stop was just right here. You see 40 ticks. Stop was never really going to come into play on this trade because I knew that I was watching the WADA. I knew momentum was going to take us quickly into the equal highs here. So the stop was never really going to be a factor. When you're in a momentum play like that, you really should never be in drawdown. And if you are, you just kill it. But on that momentum play right there, you see how fast it was. The stop, never really a factor. But it was 10 points. You just blew up an eval account, LO. What are you, short and low? I don't know how you blew up something. What do we got going on here? Morning, Asife. Yeah, this thing's testing the close below. You take it off if you weren't already at break even. Like I said, the way I managed the trade, I would have already been at break even, but you guys didn't have to be there. I think 10 points makes sense to scale on that push up. Officially got your 5 accounts locked and loaded. Let's go. So traded back into this gap here. Now kind of getting a decent reaction to that area. Just watching. So I'm just watching here, trying to see if this thing closes back below here. So you would have been stopped out there on that short, or that long, I mean. Yeah, it's going pretty good, Jack. How you doing? Welcome in. You don't want to get back to the fair value gap. You don't want it to. Good reaction here to this area, though. That's the reaction you want to see if you're still long. That was a nice bullish reaction to that gap there. Close above here would kind of be might be a, I'm not going to take it, but, you know. Close above here should run. So kind of a close above that would be great for a push through here. No follow through, though. Just no follow through. No follow through. Let me pull up the 5-minute chart here. If we close below here, I will take this short on the eval here. If we close below on the 1 minute here, I might. There's also a setup on the 3 minutes, so I may need to watch that too. So I'm going to watch the 3 minute over here as well. Take it off the 1 minute if you want to be more aggressive. 3 minute would be a little more passive there, but higher probability. Let's just see what it does. Do got a pivot point right there at the 66 to the upside. ES is just kind of chopping around, hanging out at the lows there. It's not really doing much, to be honest. Need the ES to kind of reclaim that 94, 95 area if it's going to start to push here. That's Currently at the 75s, 74s. So my bias is still kind of bearish until it's not. I took this bullish play here just on momentum. It wasn't really an IFVG setup because we didn't inverse this, but we hit the internal liquidity before we closed. And then we closed above this one. And then this one has kind of been invalidated. You should have scaled, moved your stop to break even there. Was kind of expecting it to run here on this close above, but then you see what happened. It just pulled back. So let's see if we push through the 60s here. I'm not going to take it, but we might. Same idea as a minute ago. This is an order block if we close above, but didn't quite close above there. Just chopping sideways here. Nothing to do here. Just wait. Just wait and see what happens, right? First 17 minutes of the day, we really went nowhere. Not much to do here. Just wait and see. Wait and watch, right? So if we push here, I think it, you think it goes, but so we're just waiting. Not much to do here. ES just hanging out right there at the 75s, just kind of glued to it. Just kind of glued to it. I mean, look at this, guys. This is just, we took our entry on the only really clean push-up that we had there. Oh, let's just kind of see what happens. Not much we can do here, just waiting. All right, should expand here like we thought earlier, and it didn't do it. I would be shocked if it doesn't. Wow. Garbage. Garbage here. Garbage. We're going to have to be careful today, guys. This is not great. Maybe afternoon will be better. But right now, this is just not, it's not it. It's just not it this morning so far. Pretty happy with my one win. You guys see I took that one trade. It was less than I wanted it to be. It was only 100 and whatever. On my funded's 150. And I took it off. Like, I took the copier off after that, right? You see, $150. We're up almost $2,000 on these accounts. So nearing the payout status here on these two fundeds. And that's the goal, right? Let's get those to pay out. And then we go from there. And we're almost got this one. We got this one same status pretty much. We'll try to get this one to the funded as well eventually here. ES lagging. Well, ES is pulling back now, looking like it wants to make new lows. We might get a bullish SMT here between the ES and the NAS if the NAS doesn't make new lows here. We'll see. This week has probably been great for Kid Poker. I haven't seen Kid Poker yet this week. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where Kid Poker's hanging out. Maybe he's over there at Nutty. I'm not sure. Or if he's just kind of in the background, just concentrating on his trading, which is perfectly fine if that's, you know. I can understand how watching a stream sometimes could mess with your entries and stuff. Because if he's thinking of taking a short and we're taking a long, you know, it can kind of mess you up there. What in the world? My funded futures connection lost. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Rumor has a Kid Poker is stuck in a short within a short. There's no way. Riggedy, yeah. That's why you back away from it sometimes. Kid Poker was short yesterday. Someone said that, so I'm assuming they saw him in a chat somewhere saying he was short. I didn't see him, but I'm assuming they did. Hey, Sandy Debnath. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. I don't know how much I love this. I might wait for the 3 minute to close here. Doesn't look bad. So we'll see. Starts to kind of freak you out. Having lots of connection issues cost you big. You know what's going on. Like when you're in a direction and you hear you guys talking about the nebula, yeah. All right, I don't know. I may take this light, guys. We'll take it light. So stop to break even at this swing here. If we get below this swing, it's probably will end up being a break-even trade. So if we don't expand below that swing, then we'll just be stop break-even anyway. So, wow, look at that. Push right back up. Oh, well, got me there. So we just took it on one account there. I say I didn't love it, but look at that. Rip her right back out of there. She trapped me. She trapped me. It's going to happen sometimes. We had a similar setup yesterday, if you guys remember. But a very similar setup yesterday that I did not take. Okay, well, there you go. Ripped up on us there. This was very similar yesterday. If we go back to yesterday and look, you guys can remember there was a short setup where we didn't really sweep as much liquidity as I wanted, and I stayed out of it. And then I took that one, which, 14-point loss. It sucks, but it is what it is. Nice job, Room Beats. But we will still continue to look for the exact same move there. ES did make new lows there. We did have a bullish SMT there with the ES now. I guess I did say that, but we still took it. Well, a bearish SMT. Bullish for us. All right, now it ran. All right, this does look better. We are in an idiot box. We just broke out of it. So pulling back below the pivot here, ES is still looking weak, very weak. 64 to 59, support there on the ES is what Mancini called out earlier. Do we leave any equal highs here? I don't think we did. Still just kind of holding up here. Looking for them shorts. Seb looking for 51 on the ES. Yeah, I mean, 58, I guess, is 64 to 58. I think Mancini said was support. So if we lose that area, let's see, 64. Yeah. Entered again on the pullback. Room Beats is hitting it today. On it. On it. I mean, this, you know, it does look bullish here. But we still have the data highs up there. I mean, obviously, we feel like we probably take those out. 877 is 200 points to the upside at some point. But so far, there's not really much to do here. Abado's taking the money. So got about a minute and a half to the top of the hour here. What's going on, I am Sam? Good morning. Guys, today is the last day for the Apex 80% off. Coupon code down below. It's also probably going to be the last day for the 83% off Bulenox. My Funded Futures did bring back their 150K or their 30K static account for $150. It's a pretty solid account if you guys don't like the trailing drawdown or the end of day drawdown there. Static 30 is the code. Static 30 is the code. And then my link in the description will give me credit for it. So, and Take Private Trader, $102 for their account with no activation fee. That's the 50K. And also my Funded Futures 50K account, $90 with no activation fee, still in effect. FEB10 is the code for that. And of course, you know, as always, we got the link to the Discord, $10 a month down below. So let's see what happens here. If this area holds, if we pull back, this holds, and then we push back up, could have a long setup there, potential. I mean, we do have equal highs here that, I mean, they're right next to each other, so I don't put too much weight in it, but they are there. And obviously, if we inverse this 1 minute, we will still take it. Probably, anyway. ES just kind of grinding lower here, back to the 67s. This wouldn't be a horrible chase here. I'm not going to do it, but at the pivot point right here at the 66s. So we're just kind of waiting to see what happens here. Again, the ES looking quite a bit weaker here. Kind of surprised it didn't run those highs there. Kind of surprised. Definitely has more room to go down. I think so too, but doesn't mean it takes it, right? It has room to both sides. Kind of a, I mean, I'm leaning down, but, you know, if we don't get anything that says bearish, then we just change it, start looking for bullish moves. Well, you expect some sort of retracement on some level, right? So just now joining us, we're 1 for 2 so far today. Took a half-size winner earlier and a full-size loss. That's the only thing about taking that winner. We might have should have just taken full-size. I talked about that yesterday, taking full-size on every trade, no matter if I'm entering the trade, I should probably just be entering with full-size. But hard to do sometimes. Hard to do sometimes. So far, there have been pretty weak longs. Yeah, it has been. Not a lot of strength. All right, we're starting to get some pullback here. ES is back to the 64s, 65 area. We'll participate here. This is a wider stop than I typically like, but if we get our face ripped off, we just get our face ripped off, right? It's just how it is. It's just how she goes. Let's see what the distance is. We will scale at the internal liquidity there if we do get it. If we do get it. We'll take one off the internal swing and then break even. But we'll see what happens. It's always fun. Excuse me. All right, so we're just waiting here to see what happens. There's a 30-second long setup over here. If you guys, I don't know if you're watching 30-second chart. There is a 30-second long setup potentially here. I might take it. We're delivering from a fair value gap. Let's see if we close above. I got in super late on that. Goodness. I'll take one just above the pivot there if we can get it. Oops, stop to break even now. All right, there we go. I should have targeted higher. That one just kind of watching it over here on this other chart. I saw it there quickly, but we'll take it. So this one checked all the boxes, right? This one checked all the boxes. We delivered from a bullish gap. It's just on the 30 seconds. Watch. It's not something I normally watch, but I had it up earlier when we were talking about these equal highs. So anyways, get us back in the green there, back to where we kind of were. I don't even know how much we were up before, or something like that, I think. You could target these equal highs up here probably, but I just took this internal here. If it's going to hit the equal highs, then you would expect it to expand quickly above 76 here once it hits this swing. If it gets back to this swing, we should just push right through there fast. But we'll see. Looking like it's losing steam already, though. You still wouldn't be stopped if you had stopped to break even on the close above. I got in late. Should have been in from 58.50, and I got in at 62, 4 points higher. So you would have been stopped out there on your runner if you moved your stop to break even. Left equal highs there. It's interesting. You got to break even at 742. Yeah, some people are in here using it 7 money bags. I know Topstep said he was. So I don't think I will short if we close below here, if we don't take out these equal highs first. I want us to clear these out first. That'll give me a lot more confident in a short. A lot more confidence. Aiming for about a 200 point trade. Really, Riggedy? Break even 742. All 5 accounts. Yeah, 450 for a lifetime. Yeah, I saw that. So again, if we get back above this wick, you want to just see some quick expansion through 684s. So just waiting. Riggedy, where are you trying to? So you're trying to go 742 for your break even. Where are you getting that from? The top of the gap? No? I don't know what you're using for that. Maybe a higher time frame on that. Trying to get to, oh, you're short. 544? I mean, 544 is not out of the question, right? I don't think it is. Certainly not out of the question. But let's think about this market. Every time you think this is the big pullback, right? This is the big pullback. Every time you think that, what do you have? What happens? Every time you think that, the market says, no, thank you. All-time highs. We'll take you. Stephanie, looks like you're buying a pullback after a big move up. How did you decide where the pullback starts, where to enter? I'm trading inversion, Stephanie. So this last trade, for example, so what I'm looking for is looking for a fair value gap to be inversed. So I want to see a fair value gap basically wrecked after it's formed. So if you see right here, we have a bearish gap. All right. So price is coming from a bullish gap, right? It's holding this big bullish gap here. And then you have a 30 on this 30-second chart. So we're coming from the bullish gap and we inverse, which means we close above the bearish gap. Once we close above the gap, the bearish gap there, I enter. And then I target the internal liquidity or equal highs or whatever you want to, whatever your target might be. I usually scale one at 5 or 6 points or the internal liquidity, and then I would target the equal highs. A close back below this gap would have me getting out of the trade. So stop moves to break even once we hit internal liquidity. So that's all I'm looking for is just basically us to hold we need to deliver from a fair value gap and then inverse a fair value gap. As long as the bias is correct, those have very high probability of working. Now, if your bias is wrong, you could just get wrecked like I did on this one. So I thought we would sell down here. And this was the inversion here. But even if I look at this one, this gap's pretty small. Where did we deliver from on that trade that I took? We didn't deliver from anywhere, right? There's no gap that we held. We didn't run really any liquidity. So that's why this one failed. I mean, in hindsight, probably shouldn't have taken it, but that's all right. So it's a no-risk trade. So you would like the independent, obviously. We're bullish until we're not. Yeah, that's what I say, top 5. Market rebounds quite nicely in 4-hour chart. We have nice OTs on to go bullish. Yeah, we did close below on the 4-hour, though. You've been long from 629. That's what the market does. You think it's going to just sell down hundreds of points, and then it's like, nah, we don't think so. Now, it could. It could. IJS just passed 50K. Nice. Nice job. That's your third one in one PA account. Nice. Good job. So I don't know. I would like this is an interesting one, right? This is an interesting one. Similar to the one earlier. I took the one earlier. I don't know. I'm just thinking here. When I close below, I'm probably not going to take this. It might work. It might work, but really didn't close below there with a lot of momentum either. That's another thing I need to start looking at is on this trade here. Look at the close below. We were literally one tick below on that close below. But I did enter on momentum. I didn't wait for the close. I could have probably saved myself on that one. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't think I'm going to take this one. You can if you want to, but I don't think I'm going to take it. It probably will work, but I don't think my confidence isn't that high in it. So, I mean, your break-even stop comes into play right here. So let's see. Close below, and then your break-even stop's like 5 points away. So we're just going to play this out and see. I'm just going to watch it, but I'm not going to take it. Probably ends up being a break-even trade at worst. It could expand and give you some points here, but I'm not in love with this setup. Short 17,654. Yeah, that's okay there. That nebula got you in around that spot if you took the reversal. $17,555, a nice double bottom to run. It could be. You see what happened here? That's why I didn't like this one. That's why I didn't take it. We got the equal highs above. Didn't even get to the break-even spot. So this gap is now washed. Stuck between 680 and 620. Yeah, you're right, Josh. Pretty small range. So before touch, must stop. Yeah. 563. Chop is real, Josh. You're not wrong there. Today's pretty bad. That's why I'm being careful. I mean, we're 2 for 3. But this was kind of a similar to this one, right? We left liquidity up here. Why would I want to take this short when we have equal highs above? Although I don't put that much weight in those. Let's see if we get another setup or not. We'll consider it. But done trading for the day. Got disconnected 3 times and lost a lot. Oh, that sucks, Andy. I've only been disconnected on my funded futures once, but I haven't on the other one. Let's see if this thing runs. You're trading with Apex Trade-Evade. How can I use Quantower because I am planning to use multiple props? You have to have a Rhythmic account to use it with Quantower. So your next accounts will have to be you can use Replicanto and use your Trade-Evade and Rhythmic accounts on So for example, you can buy Replicanto and use some Apex Rhythmic accounts with your Apex Trade-Evade accounts. You can trade those together through Replicanto. Long 659. This is kind of what you want to see there. There was a 30-second setup, but I didn't take that. Easy money, easy money. Now, this looks way better for a short setup if we get it. Gold, gold, gold. Abado stopped out. See profit, take profits. Yeah, I mean, you got the reversal signal here on the nebula. You got the buy, bright green on that push up. If you're trading off the nebula, that had you in there. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Thank you very much. Oh, let me check something. I forgot. We're just... Okay. Yeah, we're good. $2 minute now, maybe. Oh, you got 3 left as a runner. Nice job, top 5. I mean, this thing could continue to push. We got the VWAP there at 720s. ES is trying to push back up here. Held the 64s, which was kind of the buy zone. 58 to 64. You had a bad experience with Replicanto. It screwed me up on 3. Well, iJazz, that's the thing. You're going to have bad experiences with every copier, right? That's just the way it is, unfortunately. There's no copier that's not going to give you issues sometimes. What are you copying over there, top 5? You're on a Trade Evade, aren't you? What are you copying on? All right, there's 703 coming into play. Right here through the whole number. Maybe it wants to touch the VWAP there. Still going. Trade of great group buy is easy. Yeah, it is. It is easy. The only thing I don't like is you can't use brackets, but if you can put them on there real quick. You can always just put them on real quick. It's not a big deal if you get used to doing it. I mean, if you are currently long, why not hold for the data highs at 870? Just break even stop. Break even stop and just hold it. You burned your account? Oh, man, that sucks, Abado. Buy is a good place. So we're trading up into this small 2-minute gap here from this morning. It might fly. Top 5, just leave one on for 870, all right? When it hits this afternoon, you know, it'll be a 200-point play. This could be your one setup for life setup on the 30-second. Feet kicked up at this point. Yeah, there is a lot of room. Those data highs are going to be taken. It's just when. Will they be taken today? I don't know. Maybe we get above the VWAP there with some strength. ES approaching the 75s. We closed above there on the 2-minute. This thing could continue to push. So if you're just joining us, we're 2 for 3 this morning, up 355 on this eval, 150 on 2 PAs. What else was there? 130 on one X, 130 on one eval, 80 on another, 110 on another, and $85 on another. High of the day, and you will sell until then. I mean, maybe I would just target. If I was long risk free here, just leave one on for the data high. I mean, this thing literally could go to the data high. It could. I mean, chances are it probably doesn't. Not in a straight line here, but I mean, it could. Who knows, right? But if you're in a risk-free trade here, why not target the data high? Why not, right? May as well. Now, obviously, if you're on a trailing drawdown account, that might not be the greatest of ideas, but end of day, which I know top 5's on, not a big deal. He could be up a couple thousand, 3,000, and then it comes back, stop him at 0. It's not going to matter. Waiting for the data high. Buy, buy, buy. Road Gringo says, just buy, just buy. Yeah, just let it ride. I mean, if the ES gets back above 95 there, this thing probably goes to the data highs. I mean, still got 20 points to go there in the ES, but ES is lagging behind here, right? Nasdaq probably hits the data high if the ES gets back to 95. I would imagine. What mild gamer forecast that we need a rebalance after such a steep climb? Yeah, I would imagine. But, I mean, that's how unreasonable the market is, though. Think about how many people are only looking for shorts here. And that's why I said, I took a short earlier, but it's like I said, I'll look for shorts until there's a reason not to. And there's nothing in here that says we're bearish at this point. I don't know. You pulled half your shares out of S&P and will buy back in once it starts to climb again. Might be the time. Top 5 thinking of adding. I don't know. I mean, this thing is going. I mean, if you fib this move, right? If you just want to be safe about it. If you just fib. Oh, that's not a fib. Did I not fib it? I guess I hit the wrong button. So we're already 50% above that move. So, I mean, you could sell at the 618, 786, or even hold for the data highs there. I really think this thing could push to the data highs. I mean, I really think it could. You got to stop break even. Went for a friggin' coffee and only caught 5 points. I didn't catch any of it, Jamie. I missed it. I literally missed it. There was a setup here, too, on the 30-second, which I executed earlier. There was another one here, but I didn't take this one. Really the same setup, and I didn't take that one. But there's no reason. I mean, there's nothing here that says sell at this point. So if you're in risk-free, if you're still in this risk-free, just hold her. Just hold her. You just have NT8 loaded in background and connection lost every 5 minutes. That sucks. Now, what I might look for, if I think this thing's still going to go up, I'm going to look for some sort of pullback, and then maybe it offers me an opportunity to long duck dong it, and we can get back in. But this thing's just going to the moon right now. Looking for consequent encroachment reaction in the fair value gap. Yeah. Well, we're there now, so. Oh yeah, I guess I did fib the entire leg, not just. So if we just use this candle, 17,795. I think you missed gold sale probably as well. Yeah. Well, I don't trade gold though, gringo. I don't trade gold. All right. I'm looking here, guys. I may take a long here if we get this. Let's leave this open. I would like to leave that 1 minute gap open right there that we're looking at. Let's leave this gap open would be nice. And then maybe we could jump in here for a long duck dong. We'll see. So pull back a little deeper. A little bit deeper. I may not do it. It's already a setup there on the 30 second. I'd rather take the 1 minute, but there is a setup on the 30 second. $30 we already have a setup here, 30 seconds. I'm going to keep the 1 minute up over here off stream just to take a look at it. There is a gap there on the 1 minute as well. It's a very small gap. It's like 3 points. Uh-oh. What, Black Beauty? What's with the uh-oh? All right, I'm going to take one off at the high there. We'll give it a try. Like I said, this is not as high probability, but we're going to give it a go anyway. Technically didn't close above, but that's all right. No! All right, so back above this swing, we're really supposed to be break even. If we can get there. If we close back below, we just kill it. Let me pull my 10-second chart up. Let's just see what happens. So no close below there. Would like to see this thing push up and close above there. That would give me a lot more confidence in it. I jumped the gun on getting in a little bit there. Still no close above. All right, I want to see this expand quickly here. We're supposed to break even stop this right now. There we go. So we're break even. Can't lose. And we're stopped out break even. It's all right. Follow the rules there. We follow the rules, sort of. We still didn't get a close above. This would be an invalid 30-second trade because we hit the internal liquidity before we closed above there. But so technically that was an invalid trade, but I thought that we would close above on this candle, so that's why I entered. And we did not. So we'll take it. You blew the Topstep X account. You were confused how it works. It's boring when you buy and hold. No, I like that. Gabriel, the rules. That's right. The rules. We got to follow the rules. I mean, we break even stopped it as soon as we had to. I wanted to add on that pullback, but I didn't have the stones to do it. Didn't have the stones to do it. Didn't have the stones to pull the trigger. Oh. Top 5 said he's still holding long duck dong here. He's just going to hold for the data highs. Maybe he gets them. I don't know. Right now it seems like it's crazy, right? But this really would have been your entry down here. I saw it, but I didn't take it. I mean, I saw it, but I did not take it. I was at the 30-second pulled up. But that's the entry there. Down there at the bottom. We swept liquidity. We didn't really deliver from anywhere. Well, actually, we did deliver from this gap. So this setup actually was perfect too. I don't know why didn't I take this? I don't think I saw it until it closed. I think it was already at the internal liquidity when I saw it. And I just decided not to jump in because you don't know it's going to run like this, right? Yeah, that's what it was. So you can see it closed above here, but by the time I saw it, it was right here. So we had already hit the internal liquidity when I saw it. But, I mean, look at that. 97-point play. And there she goes without me after stopping me break even. You can't stop adding. It's barely going in on the 1 minute candle time frame, but halfway through the 5 minute. Oh, is it? But we follow the rules. Rules cost us in this situation. But we don't know that, right? Now we're only 90 points away from that data high. Now I don't really see how it doesn't hit. See the pivot right there. I got one at 789. Long in 5 Topstep X accounts. Nice. So just following the rules there. So we're up like $300 during this session. Now look at the 5 minute right quick. Let's look at the 5 minutes. So yeah, the 5 minute would be long off this 674 if it comes back. That's a long way back. 1 minute's pulling back again. Not much for us to do at this point. We'll see if this thing offers any more entries on the way up to the data highs. If it does, maybe we take them. If it doesn't, then we don't. But how's Oracle doing today? Let me see. I was trying to get in this thing earlier. Speaker, what is that? Anyways. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We do appreciate it. We're only 17 subscribers away from 1,800. Can we get there today or tomorrow? I don't know. I did post a video for my London highlights. If you guys get a chance at some point today, check that out. Just shows you all the trades from London. Tom Sabo in the house. Nice job, Andy. It's going all right. We're green. 475 on this eval. And then the two fundeds that we took trades on, 150 each on those. And then 130 on another Topstep. 110 on another. My funded futures were up $80, and take profit trader we're up 85. That's the rundown. So green across the board. Green, green, green. Somebody commented on my last two streams that I was a terrible trader. The trolls are out. The trolls are coming out. Nice job, Andy Long. Do I trade London every day? David, that is the idea. I don't always wake up for the London. So sometimes my body just tells me no, and I listen to it. So if I have a stream scheduled and you guys don't see me, that's why my body told me no. And I said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You sold at 1,200 each of your 50K Topstep accounts? Yeah, I would just leave them alone. Thanks, Tom. In low one. Thank you, thank you. Now, 794 is the consequent encroachment there. I guess I don't know why I always do that. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We put it on backwards. So if you're looking for the 618 level there, 812, 840. We'll see how price kind of reacts to those areas once it gets there. That's right, Watt. Got to listen to the body. If it tells me you're too old, stay asleep, then we stay asleep. Yeah, top five. Well, we were choppy this morning, but we had, if you waited, if you were patient, and you, I mean, you got to see there was a couple of entries here that kind of faked us out. I got called in one of them here, 14-point loser, but we avoided the other one on this V-shape back up. So this could. Let's see if we get a pullback here. If we get another long duck dong setup, we might take it. We'll see. Yeah, if you're patient and you just waited for a setup that you thought was A+, then you're doing well. Nebula's put us in a, Nebula's given some decent signals this morning too. No real short signals on Nebula. I think we got one here, but that was before the market opened. Once the market opened, it's really just been long duck dong on the Nebula. Patience pays sometimes. Still getting connection loss. I don't know what's going on there, Andy. Not sure. It's only a lesser if you don't follow the. Yeah, exactly. You're right. Now this is probably another 30-second setup, but I'm not taking another one. Not pressing my luck. That would be the third one today, and we're not about that. So right here would be your 30-second setup if you think we're moving higher. It is delivering from a fair value gap. It does check all the boxes. I'm just not taking it. There's your close above. Break even stop would be the high. This probably goes. Probably is a winner. I'm just not taking it. You see, this checks all the boxes, right? Checks all the boxes with delivering from a fair value gap right there. This closes below this, then if we get back above that swing, then you would break even. Who's still long? Not me. Not me. So now a push back above this swing, your stop would be at break even if you're following the rules. And I would probably scale at that swing's 9 points. I don't know. You could probably scale at the high. But this could be a loser. Like I said, this on 30-second chart does check all the boxes. 30 seconds is not quite as high probability as the 1 minute and above there. So, woo, not looking great. Close below, you take it off. Unless you just want a hard stop down here. So it did close below. It is a very small gap, 2.5 points. So really it's up to you. But you guys see I'm not in it. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Literally bought and hold every dip. Taking 6 points, quick scalps. Yeah. I mean, you could have scaled there on that push up there. I mean, it was 9 points, but we did not hit any internal liquidity at all. There's none there, actually. There was the only reason why you might hold this longer is because I guess there still are equal lows there, but it might want to just run those and then go. Honestly, I didn't even see those. That would be a reason not to take the trade, actually. All right, so I purged those lows. Maybe it runs now, but who knows? Who's sweating right now with your entry is way below? Yeah. Don't brag too much, top five. You could be on the other side of the coin one day. You never know. We're getting a little first sell signal here at the 1.13 on the nebula. Oh. Back to the 1 minute. Stick to the 1 minute here. Couldn't pass up the short. I wouldn't be taking no short here. I mean, it might work. It might work, but Seb short from 81. That's a good entry. Yes, approached the VWAP there. Didn't quite get to it. Not quite to it. Everything might work. That's right, Watt. You never know. You always got to say that. Might, or if you are bearish or bullish or whatever. There was a 1 minute inversion there to the downside. Obviously, we are delivering from a fair value gap already. So if your bias is bearish at this point, that would have been your entry. We got equal lows there at 48.75. They are right next to each other. Well, yeah, 78's a better, but I'm just saying. We're about 8 minutes from 11 here. Rippity back up. Do we continue to sell here? No short ski for me, Gabriel. I'm waiting. You could have shorted there. Your stop would already been at break even. You probably would have scaled, but 18 points, not a bad move down. It didn't look that much of a move down, but it actually is a nice move down. It's not a bad move down. I don't really see anything here on the 1 minute. There's nothing on the 2 minute. I got off stream over here. Let me check the 3 minute just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Man, I wanted to. I just pulled the 3 minute up. We are delivering from a 3 minute gap here. So if you are still bullish, this could be your opportunity, but I don't know. I'm unsure. And when I'm unsure, I just don't press the button. I don't press the button. It's a good practice. If you're unsure, you just don't press the button. We are delivering from a 3 minute gap. I know you don't see it here on the 1 minute, but there is a 3 minute fair value gap here that we're trading out of, that we're holding up in. If it goes to the VWAP, I think I'll pass the VWAP. It'll pass the VWAP. You're probably what? Your bot went balls deep. Yeah, I see that, Oracle. I just pulled your thing up. I see that short signal there. For the comma. Close below the comma, right? Oh, you're still short 3 Connies. I didn't see that you were still short there. So the bot will get out on a close back above the comma, right? If I remember right. The fingers of a Buddhist. The conversation of 1-2. This will be the only 5-minute strategy opportunity before 11. Yeah, probably. A green candle close above. A green candle close above. So see that long duck dong there would have failed. I'm not sure of the draw. So I'm not sure, are we going lower, are we going higher? I don't know. So when it's a case like that, I just tend not to participate. And that's completely okay. We do got low resistance liquidity here. You got a wick inside a fair value gap there. It's adding contracts due to a comma wick. I see that. Too easy winning in both directions and called it out. Yeah, well, I can't go on everybody's top 5. You told me we were going up last week. Let's not forget. Let's not forget top 5. You said go long, duck, dong, and I did. And we lost. You're 0 for 1 on the call outs I've taken. I'll remind you. Should make it down to 736 here. Never forget. Hashtag Pfingstag. I know. I'm just picking on you top 5. Did we close out? Yeah, we closed below the 3-minute there. Which we had already inversed the one. Actually, we did not close above the one above it. So it does look like maybe we're headed back down now. See the reaction to the VWAP here. You kind of want to see the ES hold here at 75s. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Gabriel. If we can see the ES hold here at the 75 area and continue to push, then this might be a decent spot to kind of turn around. So there we go, hitting that liquidity inside that 1-minute gap there. So congratulations. Congratulations. If you're short, if you were short, congratulations. Let's check the 3-minute. Possible, yeah. 725. Approaching the VWAP there. Approaching the VWAP. Did we hit the 50% on this candle? Oh, we did hit the 50%. I didn't think we hit it. I didn't realize that we hit the 50%. Fib, the line should match the VWAP. Oracle's bot's up 1,700 on this short right here. Up 1,700. Make that 1,800. Oh, 2,500 is too much, though, top 5. Aren't you going to have to lose some money? You can't make more than 1,500 in a day. 17,713. You better lose some money, top 5. You better lose some money. Oh. Yeah, you got to lose some money there, top 5. You got to lose some money. So just long duck dong right now, you'll make another grand. Yeah, their evals, what mild. He just got those $4.50 evals there from Topstep X. Little bounce here off the VWAP. Only on eval, white mild. You can make as much as you want once you're funded. You can make as much as you want after funding. So bouncing off the VWAP here, pretty strong. ES held the 75.50 area there. I like the look at the 3 minute here. Uh, 2 minute. 2 minute looks okay. Probably going to wait on the 3 minute here. Oh, yeah, $4.50. You notice your wicks were wildly different on your Take Profit Trader account than your individual account. Anyone else notice manipulation on any funded accounts? Should be exactly the same white mild. Now, if you're on Ninja, if you're on Ninja Trader, I've had that happen before where I had to turn my wicks on and off, but it shouldn't usually be an issue. Should be exactly the same. Unless you're using micros on one and minis on the other, then the charts will be slightly different. Slightly different. Oh, Oracle scaled some there on the bot. It is about to be back to his entry, but he did scale some. You made the same exact trades on your live as you did on Take Profit Trader, and we get kicked out on Take Profit Trader, but you stayed. That's weird. I don't know. That is weird, White Mild. I don't know what to say about that. You're up 18K manually trading. Who needs the bot, Oracle? Who needs the bot? Nice job. Hold on one second, guys. All right. Here we go, guys. On the 3 minute here. No close above there, which is... We did close above on the 2 minute, not on the 3 minute here. Deck of trading and steak sauce. We closed above on the 2 minute there. Man, I was watching the 3 minute. You was kind of questioning my discrepancies on my copied accounts. You thought one was take profit. Yeah, one was take profit trader. So you can see if you're looking, this one down here, $85 took the same trade as this, 150. But I think that's more or less the copier than anything. The take profit trader account is the one on the bottom. So it is the one there on the bottom. So that's probably why it got the worst fills. I'd imagine. All right, if we close above here, guys and gals, we will hit this. What's going on, Katie? Good morning. You guys see this? I'm going to show you guys this tweet. It's got me chuckling over here. It's funny. Let me show it to you guys right quick. I'm telling you guys, if this happens, all right, I'll show you guys the tweet after this trade because we're going to be long duck dong here, most likely. If we close above. 5 minute maybe closing above. Yeah, I think so too. I'm looking at the 3 minute. 2 minute already closed above, but I wanted a little extra confirmation by taking the 3 minute here. And I mean, this is just on an eval. If we do get wrecked, we probably are red on the day if we get wrecked on this trade. So target the swing here and stop to break even at 75, which is kind of our internal high there. Back above that swing, we go to break even. There we go. Target one acquired. Target two would be a new high. There we go. All right, let's see if this thing can run. I do need to pay attention to this balance here. I don't even know. It's possible that we hit, I don't think we hit $700 more on this trade if it goes. All right, stop me out on the runner there. That's okay. Again, winning trade there. Can't complain. $645. Can't complain. Like I said, it probably still goes. But based on my rules, we created a swing. Once we moved above that swing, I'm going to break even it every time. You don't have to. There's no real clear swing spot here on the 3 minute. On the 2 minute, it really was right there at the 76, which we had already pushed above. So either way, 2 minute or 3 minute, I would have been break even there just to protect myself. We still took 9 points out of the trade, so 9 points. Anyways, check out this tweet. This Patrick tweeted us. Even on vacation in Hawaii, still kicking ICT's ass. Better have his $500K ready to pay. Look, Patrick's net percentage, he's up 399%. Michael's up 3%. So I'm telling you guys, if Patrick wins this thing, and now I know it's a long way to go, you will never hear the end of this shit if he wins this. You will never hear the end of it. High of day. Yeah, you could. I mean, you don't have to move your stop there. This is a big stop for me, though. It's a big stop for me. So, yeah, he's killing it. He was, I guess, trading in Hawaii. I mean, he's used to trading there, obviously, but yeah. I do too. Jay. That's why I watch all of his videos. He cracks me up. Even his vlogs in Hawaii. It's so funny. He's like his girlfriend yesterday. I think her name's Victoria. He's like, "What do you got on your plate there, babe?" And he pans over to her and she starts to answer him and he just cuts her off and just, yeah, so we're here in Hawaii. And I was like, man, he just cut her off right in the middle of her sentence. Like, that's kind of rude. It was kind of comical. So, no, they didn't get married, McLovin. They didn't get married. That's clickbait. It's clickbait. The high-pitched voice, yeah, he does. When he starts yelling and screaming, though, I'll watch his stream sometimes, but I have to turn it off when he starts that yelling and screaming. I can't deal with that. So, yeah, he didn't get married. He said in vlog number 2 that he was just kidding. He was only kidding. No marriage. I was hoping he didn't get married because, I'm like, man, been with my girlfriend for 4 years. She said if he got married, she was going to be mad. You don't watch the streams. You just saw him posting honeymoons. Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, when he starts screaming and yelling like, who's doing this shit like I am? I'm just like, all right, I got to go. Got to turn that off. I can't hear it. I can't listen to that. Looks like Nutty's green so far today, $168. That's good. Green is good. Your fiance are actually getting married at the result. He's saying, oh, nice, Jay. Nice. Be ready to dole out some money. I'm sure it's probably expensive. Probably expensive. Yeah. Patrick. No one does it better than me. I've been following Patrick for a long time. He's actually part of the reason why I actually trade futures. He started trading futures maybe like 3 years ago. And that's kind of how I learned about futures. No, I didn't start trading 3 years ago. I've only been trading for 13 months, but I was watching and learning before I started. And that's probably why, some will say I'm not, but I feel like I'm probably ahead, a little bit ahead of the curve. Only have been trading for just over a year, 13 months. Little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, Jay, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking. You told Patrick everything he knows. You told him, oh, Gabriel's going to be blocked in Patrick's channel. It's going okay, Crypto Panda. We are at, we'll give you the rundown. You see 645 on the eval here. What are we, 3 for 4 this morning? 1 for 2, 2 for 3, 3 for 4, 4 for 5. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 4 out of 5. We're up 150 on the 2 Buleys. So you can see we're right at $1,900 in profit on these Buleys. So I'm planning on taking, I got to decide, am I going to take a payout at $2,600 and close these accounts or not? Now, here's the only reason why I might. We're only $800 from funding this one, and I've already paid for this one. So we do have 2 in the wings already to replace it. We're $130 here on this Topstep account, which we're only $300 away from another Express funded there. We're at $80 on my funded futures. And this one we didn't trade. That's the 100K that we blew. $110 on this one, and we're only $287 away from funding that one as well. And then take profit trader, $85. So we're green across the board. But I'm not going to activate anything until until I get a payout, basically. I follows rules. Patrick's a degen gambler, degen trader. Yeah. But he reads the market well. Patrick, he's a good trader. So, yes, you can take the safety net out, but it's only $1,500. So if you get to 2,600, you can take out 1,500 and it closes the account. So, as far as I know, it's what I was told. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that. You get just 20%. Is that right? Well, if it's just 20%, we won't be doing that. You was married before. You're 35. You can say you're a vet. Good then. Oh, I didn't read the contract, so I honestly don't know AS. I mean, you're probably right. I mean, it's not a big deal if that is the case. We'll just wait until 3,500 or something like that, and then pay out. Yeah, no problem, Katie. Who told me you could take it out? Someone told me that. I don't remember who it was. I probably should have looked it up myself. I've said that before. I don't do that, but I probably should have. So you can see why I took profit on that 3 minute there. This just closed below, so that would be your stop out. Let's check out the 1 minute here. First 50 days, 20%. First 100 days, 50%. That might be the kicker there. I don't know how many days I've been trading these. Long time, though. Pretty long time. I'm probably at like 30, 35 trading days, something like that. But it's really irrelevant. It doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal to me. I can just wait until we can just grind it up to maybe $3,500 and then take out $1,000. 3,600, take out 1,000, something like that. Keep the account pumped up. It's not that big a deal. Might take another week on top of this one. I'm in Georgia. Thank you, AS, for the information, though. That certainly helps. And I know that's probably on their website somewhere. I just trade so many prop firms, I don't always keep up the rules for each of the ones. Let's see. Thomas, do you trade these accounts from different funding companies simultaneously, like APEX accounts with Trade Copier? Yeah. Yeah, we do that, Thomas, using the Quantower Trade Copier. You can see Bulenox, Topstep, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, all together. Now, I have problems trading across Topstep for some reason. But the other one, well, it's funny. It'll trade across an eval. But the Express Funded accounts, it won't trade across. I don't know why that is. Not sure why. But yeah, I'm using the Quantower Trade Copier there. All right, so there's a 2 minute gap here. I mean, seeing that 3 minute just failed, though, it doesn't mean this one won't. But man, I am not taking this. I can tell you already. Does check the rules. We're delivering from a fair value gap. It is it's internal liquidity here. It's not an external gap. So I don't know. Might work. What do you think about trade day? I don't mind trade day. The only thing is they don't really allow micro scalping. But yeah, I don't mind trade day. They probably are the fastest payouts, I guess. As far as trade, you can get a payout with trade day like same day, right? Or something like that. Of all the places you've traveled while you were in the military, Georgia's one place you've never been. You're not missing much, Jay. Let's be honest. You're not missing much. You're not missing much. All right. The minimum withdrawal of 1 to 3 payments is $1,000. For a $10,000 account, the minimum withdrawal is $500. The maximum withdrawal amount depends on the account size. So 50K says $1,500. I'm just trying to read the rules here. The withdrawal safety and threshold reserve limits. The withdrawal safety threshold reserve is defined as the minimum amount required to remain in the trader's account to be able to withdraw. Okay. So 2,600. So we need to get to 3,600 to take 1,000 out. Subject to the provisions of the master account, trader is entitled to withdraw safety threshold reserve upon determination. Okay, so this is what I've read before. Yeah, this is so. So it says, subject to the provisions of the master agreement, the trader is entitled to withdraw safety threshold reserved upon the termination of the master agreement. But it doesn't say what the percentages are. I'm assuming maybe in that thing they sent me, that's probably what it says. I probably need to go back and read that email. So that's why I was thinking that you could just close it and terminate the account. But I don't know. I probably need to go back and read that email that actually has all the steps in it or whatever. Anybody going to slap this 2 minute if it closes above? Anybody, we got any bidders on this 2 minute gap that closes above? It's not a very big gap. Anybody who's going to do it? Top Five's just taking profits. He's not slapping it. I mean, it does meet the rules, right? It does meet, and I've seen these kind of plays work before where the initial one kind of fails. And then you get a second setup that actually works, but I'm not taking it. You saw that Trade Day also has smaller evaluation requirements. Yes, they do. I don't mind Trade Day. I was trading Trade Day. I had a funded Trade Day account, but I ended up blowing it up. I never got to a payout. Yeah, and when I had that account, I was actually doing the micro scalping off stream, like 6 ticks at a time. And then I realized that they don't like you doing that. So no close above there. So decision time, if you are taking this, you probably need to be in right now if you're taking it. I'd break even my stop and scale at 10 points here. So somewhere around here. I mean, 62. Oh, we hit 62. So that's 9 points. Maybe scale there. Obviously target the high. Break even, stop it there if you're going to take it. That's not a very good, it's not a very bullish looking candle. It's not a very bullish looking candle. Got a pennant forming? I have no idea what that is. What, Mild? You got to help me. Okay, like a flag, like this type deal. Another word for a bull flag? I don't know. Oh, did I? I closed out Nutty's stream. I was still trying to watch. I don't know if you went to lunch or what. Oh, he's back. A triangular flag, but yes, you got it. Oh, okay. Well, I saw it once you said that. I was like, oh. Or it could be like trading with Travis. I don't even know I haven't watched him in a while, but he does the little fishy. I don't even know if he does that anymore. So still no close above on this 2 minute yet. The fish trade, that's right. fishy, fishy, fishy. No, wait, that's calling my dog. It's not a fish. All right, let's see if this trade becomes valid or not here. We did not hit the internal liquidity. I mean, technically you could say that swing was, but I don't really count that. ES pushing above the VWAPs there. This is a good sign for a push-up, actually. Do we take this light? Do we take this light is the question. I actually kind of like the look of this now. I kind of like the look of it. Top 5 currently long 746. I mean, seems reasonable. It needs to close above here. If it doesn't close above, though, no entry, but I don't know. I like the look of it there for a moment, but now it's glad I didn't take it. Just trying to trick me. Trying to trap me. Not today, Nasdaq. Not today, Nasdaq. Maybe in a few minutes, but not right now. Oh. That's right. Gabriel, I took an I think trade in London and it lost. I lost $80 on an I think trade. I said Gabriel would be disappointed in me right now if he was watching. If you were there, I probably don't take it. Since you weren't there, though, we blasted it. I was 2 for 2 up 260, and then I took a I think trade. And the goal during London's only 250, so we had already hit our goal. We had already hit the goal. Yeah. Stomped out break even. That's all right. You're going to have break even trades. That's just how it is, right? That means you're moving your stop when you're supposed to. You're following the rules. Sometimes it's going to cost you. This cost me a little bit today. Right. Not this one. This one, break even on the runner. This one, break even on the runner. Although this one wouldn't have mattered. It didn't go any higher. This one did go higher. So it cost me here, saved me here. That's how that works. Great follow through on the ES 5018 was the sell trigger as posted this morning. We flushed. Support balance zone held so far 59 to 64. F long lock in some here. 90 resistance upcoming. 97 5018 above. No bottom until 18 reclaims. Next leg down starts when 59 fails. Did we not close above there? Or we did by a tick. I don't like the momentum on that close above. Had a hard stop in because I really didn't believe in it. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Not following the rules. Exactly, Gabriel. You get into trades like I did. I mean, really, this trade, I took it before the close above. But this one we took before the close above. But all momentum, obviously. There's not a lot of momentum here. This gap's not very obvious. We're just chopping here. This whole move up is a fake. It could be. I mean, really could be. We hit the 50% level. We kind of pulled back. We're going to get moved in one direction or the other. As Patrick likes to say, we're getting tighter and tighter. It's getting tighter and tighter. So. One minute really looks the cleanest here. I don't know how comfortable I am shorting. Both short opportunities this morning have been blasted. I don't know if you guys saw that. Well, 2 that I took would have been blasted. One I took would have been blasted, and the other one would have failed. And then you guys did have a short that some of you partook in earlier that was decent. But other than that, every short opportunity. So 2 out of the 3 short opportunities have failed. So it's got me a little weirded out for shorts for right now. 5 minute looking real clean too. 1 hour chart still bullish. Oh yeah, of course. Chase, you trade options at QQQ434 puts, bought for 66 yesterday, sold for 700. Nice. You're still eyeing liquidity from February 5th, 10:30 a.m. candle. Use the 15 minute. You're short again, swinging until Thursday. I can't do it, Chase. I admire people who do who swing trade. I can't do it. Liquidity February 5th, so you're looking for it up, right? Because February the 5th is we're going to at least be up somewhere. February the 5th, 10:30. Oh, that's back a while ago, huh? $10.30, 540, 553. Yeah, that area makes sense. That's sell side for sure. But as always, how do you get there? That's the question. That's where the points are, 300 points on NQ. Yeah. Trade's dead. Could be Oracle. What do we have on Thursday? I haven't even looked. I just look at daily. Where's the news? Let's pull it back up. Let's check out Thursday this week. I think my headphones might be dying. I wanted to see how long they would last. I've traded with them Friday, Monday, Tuesday. They still haven't died. All right, Thursday we have. What do we got Thursday? I don't see much. Am I blind? Oh, here it is. Core retail sales, initial jobless claims, 8:30. Fed manufacturing index, retail sales. Yeah, that should be a market mover. Should be a market mover there. Guys, today is the last day for the 80% off. For APEX, 83% off. Bulenox will probably end tonight too. Pick up an account if you want to support the channel. We got $49 for Topstep, 50K account. You get 20% off if you're a new customer using my link. Take Profit Trader upfront cost for a 50K account is $102 with no activation fee. My Funded Futures upfront cost on a 50K account is currently $90 with no activation fee. And you can get a 30K static account for $150. So check those out. Got the link in the description below for those. Take all those. Like I said, don't sleep on Bulenox at 83%, guys. I feel like a lot of people sleep on the Buley accounts at 83%, but it's really your best upfront cost. And yes, the rules are a little different, but they're not bad. They're not untradeable, if you know what I mean. I have no idea, Gabriel. Up $8,000. Look at the dollar as well. It's going to rip higher and forcing Q lower. I used to watch the dollar all the time. I don't watch it that much anymore. I used to have it pulled up. All right, I'm jumping in here on the momentums. Momentum's up. We might just get burned, but we'll see. Stop to break even once we hit that first target there. Once we get through that yellow line. All right, break even stop. All right, there's target number 1. Trying to just do one tick here. So we'll see if she can run now. You jumping in. Took a stabberooski. The Futures Roundtable Show, Nutty Bar, Methodical Man, Travis, and Alpine Trader. Yeah, who knows what's happening on the weekends. All right, stopped out there. I mean, again, jumped in on the momentum. We finally inversed the 2-minute with some power. Right, look at that candle. Does that look different than this? Looks a lot different. So we got in kind of late. I probably could have got in closer to the gap here. If I would have got a better entry, then the stop still would be valid. Probably still be in the trade, but that's okay. We're not going to complain about it. Made a few bucks. Needs to hold above the trend line flag here. Yeah. Well, we got all this trend line liquidity here too. I think this thing runs. Above this swing here, this thing should just go. But we'll see what happens. Time of day, 11:38, so not horrible. Can't wait to pass your 5 accounts tomorrow. Went short. Now you're A-okay. Yeah, we'll see. I think Nutty just ended stream a few minutes ago. How does Alpine doing today? I didn't even check on him. Let's see. I think he was green. Did I look at that? Or was that yesterday? I don't remember. Let's just pull it up and see. Alpine is green. Looks like he lost a 1 funded account today. Well, looking like he's killing it on his fundeds here. Let's see. Where's his balances? Oh, I don't see the balances. Baz is green too. Nice job. Nice job. Nice job. She's a going, guys. She's a going. All right, now if you're still in this, your stop would be to break even for sure. But we got shook out there on the pullback. Valid trade, though. You're taking another stab? Not me. You sold too early. Hey, listen. If you're in profit, Baz, then you didn't sell too early. You made money, and that's the important part. Right? That's the important part. All right, so how many trades we took today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're 5 out of 6 today. Not bad. Not bad. Where you at, Peter? You told me I suck as a trader. Where you at? The trolls will troll. That's 83%. It's not bad. Peter commented on my last 2 streams and said I was terrible as a trader. Terrible. Andrew, interesting how much the market just totally ignores terrible economic. Yeah, Andrew, that's why I don't even pay any attention to the news. I don't care if it's positive, negative, doesn't matter to me because at the end of the day, the market's going to do what it wants to do. It's It's going to do what it wants to do. You got 2 50K funded accounts tomorrow. You'll have 7. Nice. Banned for life. No, he's not banned. I've never banned anybody, Gabriel. You're stopped out. I've never banned a single person, and I probably never will because I don't have thin skin. No thin skin over here. Say what you want. I'm not going to hurt my feelings. You would think CPI would matter. Well, CPI did matter, but it's still going to do what it wants to do. So, yeah. Patrick would say ban for life. Yeah. I don't care. I don't ban anybody. I just thought it was funny. You guys can go look at the comment on the last 2 streams. I just said, thanks for the comment. He was giving me grief for charging for my Discord. I'm like, it's $10 a month. It's basically free. How many Discords do you guys know out there that are $10 a month? That's basically free for a Discord. I mean, there's people charging hundreds of dollars for their Discord, and they're not bringing any more value than what I bring. And you're not going to learn anything more for those Discords than what you are in mine. So, anyways, you're there for the information. You're there for, it's like there's free indicators in there. You can get direct access, those sort of things. You're supporting the channel. And if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. That's why it's optional. It's optional. Yeah, crypto probably would ban them for me. Stop screaming. I will ban you. 5,025. I mean, it's possible, Baz. Gabriel, are you following the rules over here? Andrew, the email is in the about section of my YouTube channel. Methodicalman, no underscore, @gmail. So, yeah, Chase, I don't care. I mean, that's the thing. I've had people in here, that's been trolls before, and it don't bother me. I'm just giving the guy Peter. He's probably not even in here, but maybe he rewatches the stream later. I don't know. But you can always join the Discord and just friend request me, Andrew, if you want to. You don't have to pay for the Discord. You just jump in there and send me a friend request. If I know who you are, I'll accept your friend request. If I don't recognize you, then I'm not going to accept it. But you have a limit order at 25 to short. I'll be honest with you, Baz. I don't know if I like a short there. But hope it works out for you. Top 5, you don't need it for free. You're making all this money. You can pay $10. Your rule is the 1 minute candle close above trend line on this trade. Nice. Oh, yeah, Kilpatrick's already in there. That's right. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah. You posted in there this morning asking me where I was at. Like, he's asleep. He's asleep. Look at him. Wake up, Methodical. Waiting on you. I was coming. Just had to give me a little minute. I don't know. Top 5's always on here making money, so he can afford the $10. I need the $10, top 5. I'm not going to survive without it. You're still trying to learn the fair value gap setup? Well, it's easy, Gabriel. It's really not hard. The only thing is, like, you really need to know the bias, and that's something I do struggle at from time to time. I struggle with that a little bit at times. The bias helps the win percentage, obviously, but I still get it wrong from time to time. Looking at short 72. That's how you keep your money. You're cheap. I am too, top 5. You have no idea. I'm cheap when it comes to me. Dude, I still have shirts and stuff, pants that I've had for... I'll wear a shirt, and then I'll see a picture of me in the shirt from like 15 years ago. I'm like, God dang, I still got that shirt. So short at 72. Let's see. Why? The only question. Why? Why would you want to short at 72? I mean, like I always say, if that's your model, that's how you trade, then more power to you. I don't know. I don't know, Andrew. I couldn't tell you. I mean, like, I don't see a reason to short at 72, but it doesn't mean it can't work. What, are you just banking on a lower high? I'm not sure. Double top. Yeah, you could double top there. I think top 5 would do that. Top 5 would probably take a double top. Well, you can learn it easy, Gabriel. I literally watched 3 videos on that strategy and just went to town on it. Like, you know, it's really, if you just stick to the deliver from the fair value gap and inverse a fair value gap, even not knowing the bias, almost always it's at least a break-even trade. If you've noticed that for me, you notice here, break-even trade. Well, this is why I started taking 2 contracts, and I start taking one off at the internal liquidity because I want to make something on a break-even trade, right? I know some people don't like to take trades like that, but it's fine by me. Take one off at the internal liquidity, break even stop the second one. That way, because if I didn't do it that way, this would be break even. This would be break even. This would be break even. So, like, I'd be making no money. I would have made money on this one, or made money on this one. I would have lost here, and I would have made money on this one. But all the other ones would have simply just been break even. So that's why I changed how I'm managing the trades. So until they buy the dip. What's up, Prashant? Good morning. But yeah, I don't know. 72 could work. I know top 5 likes those double top looks. Several times you have made over 2,500 on 50K, then below the eval. Oh, me too, Room Beats. 7,625 equal highs on the 5 minute. Is it? Time the market 7 years consistently. Oh, yeah. That helps a lot. Do I have a video on the FEG? No. I'm going to make one this weekend, probably, Gabriel. I wanted to make sure that I kind of have a good feel for it. Room Beats is poor. I don't believe that. Watt Mild Sport 2? Come on now. You send me $10? No, it's fine. I don't need $10, Katie. It's all right. Oh, I'm giving you guys a hard time. I'm doing fine. I want to just take some payouts. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm a profitable trader because I've only had 2 payouts. But I do feel like over the last few months, I've kind of hit my stride a little bit, I guess you could say. Like, if you guys go back and watch my streams, how many red days have I had over the last 2 months? Not very many. So that's, taking just small base hits here and there. Just taking small base hits, being happy with $150, $200, $250, whatever that first trade gives me on my copy trading. And then I just put those accounts away. And then I continue to trade one eval in front of you guys. And it's not that I'm taking the trades any different on this eval than I would take on my live accounts. You might say, well, why don't you just take all the trades on your live accounts? Well, because I'm just happy with making a few $100 on those, and let's get those to pay out. Let's get a couple to pay out, and then maybe we change things. But until then, there's no reason to do anything any different, I don't think. Rubies has a good career, job, but poor in trading. I have no career, no job, and I'm still poor in trading. Rubies, I'm right there with you. You trade 24/7. I can't sit here all day and trade. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, that's why I'm changing up the stream schedule, is just because it wears me out so much to trade London and then come here and sit all through the entire New York session. It's hard to do. And I don't want to make any other content. I don't want to be in front of the computer or do anything at all that requires being in front of the computer. So you're in the military, so you're poor, even as an E7. This range is pretty trash. You're right. No close below there, 7 money bags. Oh, she can be dirty. No close below. I do think you should get some expansion below this wick. Movies are 2 hours maximum because it's as much as normal human can sit. True. Top 5. Nico in the house. This is Nebula from Oracle, Trader Oracle. It's Nebula. So we didn't get a close below there. I did like the momentum, but I didn't jump in. I don't like trading into the VWAP and into a bullish fair value gap here. Close below the VWAP here, and we probably quickly move down to this 5-minute gap at 705. You guys stopped out. Now she's a good girl, 7 money bags. I feel you. 2 minutes left on the 5-minute candle. I agree. I think this is a nice little short setup. Close below the VWAP there. This will not be a bad. You could take this. I don't love it because we hit the internal liquidity. So for me, it's not. I couldn't take the short here. The short would have been here. And if you took it on the momentum up here, you'd be fine. But if I took it here on this pushback up even, my stop has to be a close above 56. It's just too wide for me. So since we inversed the 1 minute, we hit the internal liquidity before we closed. That invalidates it for me if I'm following my rules. But it doesn't mean you can't take it. Target the 705s. You sit at your desk from 9:30 to 5:30. That sucks. Stop loss at break even. You shorted and then farted. That's a good combination. I think it's a short. Let me let her rip. Let's let her rip. Now, we could potentially take a short if we close below the body of this candle. 8.5 handles would be the risk. If this closes below the body of this candle, we could take it and put our stop just here. But doesn't look like we're going to get it. Pin it broke. Nice. I mean, I still could take this if I thought we're just going to continue to sell. I do kind of feel that way. Let's just look around, make sure I'm not missing anything. I didn't take it. It's all right. Like I said, 705 is logic. It's the top of logical spot. It's the top of the 5-minute fair value gap there. So this close below here will validate this order block. So your stop could just be right here, but looks like it's clearly going to close below. No, Room, I didn't take it. I don't want to jump in now. It might give us a chance. This is such a big. I don't want to risk it. 13 handles. I do think it probably goes down to the 05s quickly here if we get below this swing, but retesting the OB there. Now, you really want to see it hold below the VWAP here if it's going to continue to sell. That's right. I don't want to see Peter. I gotta I gotta keep my profits. Peter might come in here and clown on me. No, it's just not my model. I like it, but it's not my model. Right? It's not something I normally take. So I don't even know the win percentage on this, on an OB entry. It's probably 50-50, I guess. Even though from 25, you're only risking, I guess you're risking 9. It's too much. If I took it off the VWAP there, it might be a different story, but I do think this thing moves down. Have I heard of Elite Trader Funding? They have 90% off and even $8, the cheapest. Yeah, they actually reached out to me, Crypto, about being an affiliate, but I don't know a lot about them, to be honest. I'm sure they're legit, but I just don't know a lot about them. I think they're a smaller company. I think they only allow one account, right? Maybe. So I don't know a lot about them, to be honest, but I would assume that they're legit. I don't see any reason to think not. As soon as I enter short here, you know what's going to happen. It's going to blast. It's going to blast as soon as I enter short. What do you guys think? Short last trade of the day? Peter's suiting up. He might be. Top of the box. Just rest the short here at the VWAP. All right, we'll rest one at the VWAP if it comes back and gets us. Risking $120. If it goes below this swing, I'll take this off. Because below this swing, we probably are going to get some expansion. Top, not bottom. It's not going to get back to the top of that box. Top of this box, short here. It's not going back to the top, I don't think. $120 risk here. Something I don't like about Quantower is like it's so hard to move your. All right, it's going to go without me. It should expand now to the 05s. Should see some speed here. Again, it's just not my model. I just don't feel comfortable taking it. See, that's not a good look. Holding up there again. Yeah, 715 fib line. Your risk reward is insane. Yeah, I'd probably take profits. I mean, what are we holding up here? A 3-minute gap? Is that what it is? Oh, yeah, we're in a bullish 3-minute gap here. I don't see it on the 1 minute, but we are in the bullish 3-minute. Probably in a 5-minute as well, huh? Yeah, we are. So it's kind of what's holding us up there. I thought I had the lower 5-minute marked out. So I have the lower 5-minute marked out there, not the higher one. Probably in a 15-minute too, huh? Yeah. I guess it did bounce off that 11 there. That does make sense on the 5-minute. You're going to lunch. Have a great day. All right. Yeah, I probably won't be here, Predator. Actually, it's time for me to get off too. So, I was considering just taking one more shot at it, but I don't know if it's a smart chase or not. Just kind of holding up here. A full ported, expecting this to go lower. Oh, full port. We only need $645 more to pass this account. Did I catch the 50-25? No, did we make it there? What are you talking about, Baz? 50-25 what on ES? In Q? I don't know what you're looking for at the 50-25. What is that? I'm not sure. So what you're saying is top 5, I need to full port short. Don't tempt me with a good time, but I'm not going to do it. I ain't going to do it. Oh, 17,750. Oh. I didn't understand what you were talking about. No, I did not. I long duck dong above 750 there. I don't know when you said that, but did get a long out of that. In a 5-minute fair value gap, yeah, what? She's struggling here because of that 5-minute gap too. Oh, I forgot why I put that line there. I wanted to see if we closed above it. Looks like we did. Below it. On the 5 minutes. Let's see. No, still got 2 minutes. Looking at Bulenox, can you trade on TradingView? I believe so. TradingView. I think you can. TradingView just requires, it accepts just a rhythmic connection, right? So I think you can. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, but let me look. Qualification account. Let me find out. Connection. Other supported platforms. I don't see TradingView on here. So maybe not. Made more money on longs than shorts in low. That's all right. Nice job, Baz. There's the 05s that we talked about. We hit the 05s. We hit the 05s. We didn't have the stones to take it, but we hit it. If you guys are hitting the subscribe button and I'm not getting a notification here, it just means you got a private YouTube account. Let me know in the chat down below. We'll give you a proper thank you if you did subscribe there. If you want a proper thank you. It's not real clear what you use to trade on. Is it Ninja? I use Quantower. Yeah, I use Quantower, so I have everything connected here through Quantower. All my accounts. You know. But I do trade Bulenox on Ninja before too. I know it works on Ninja. I'm just not sure on TradingView. I use my TradingView chart. So, like, I'm using trade. You see it right there, obviously, but I use my charting and stuff on TradingView. I just execute over here on the other screen, or here on the other ones. Yeah, no problem. 5-minute close below. Yeah, it did. We closed below this 5-minute, then, I don't know. So funny because the 5-minute trade, mechanical strategy, right? It's such a small gap. Because technically speaking, that's the first gap right there after 10 a.m. Look how tiny that is. And that does fall right in an OTE right there. So we'll kind of watch that and see what happens. Another good prop firm out there besides Topstep. You just blew up your Topstep eval today. I mean, in low, I would either go with you can't beat 83% off Bulenox, or if you're confident in your ability to not blow the eval, the $90 no activation fee account from My Funded Futures is a really good account if you're confident in your ability not to blow the account. So, link down below. Code FEB10 would be $90 no activation fee. So that's the cheapest overall cost. You're trying to decide if you need Topstep X water fasting results. I mean, I think it's all right. I don't know. You have to ask top fives using it. I think someone else here was using it also. All right, guys and gals, that's probably going to do it for me. I don't think I'm taking any more trades. If I do, I will alert it in the Discord. Probably will be between 1 and 2:30. So pay attention to the Discord if you guys are in there. If you're interested in trading prop firms, like I said, we got all the links down below. And, you know, it does help the channel, so I do appreciate any and all support you guys give me. Like I said, 80% off APEX is going to end today. I don't know what the next sale is going to be. Not sure. 83% off Bulenox will likely end today as well. Not sure when the 90% off or the $90 active $90 account from My Funded Futures will end. $102 for the Take Profit Trader account. And as always, $49 for Topstep. Link in the description for the Discord. It is $10 a month. That's it. We will be back live for the London session. Keep an eye out this afternoon for a review video from today's trades. And I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.